you know that Pablo Picasso, one of the greatest 20th century artists, admired Chinese ink painting so much that he had actually done 200 sketches adopting the aesthetics of the Chinese ink painting style? Who do you think was the biggest influencer to Picasso in learning about traditional Chinese painting? And do you know who discovered the secret about Picasso wanting to learn Chinese ink painting from one big legendary Chinese painter, Qi Baishi? Hi, welcome to our YouTube channel, Color Wheel Art. We are a team of art lovers who believe in the magic and power of art. We are dedicating this channel to connect you to some of the best artists from around the world. We also want to use this YouTube platform to promote art exchange between the Eastern and the Western world, the traditional and contemporary art. In this episode, we will unveil the untold stories of how the Western art master, Pablo Picasso, was inspired by the Eastern art master, Qi Baishi, who was recognized as the Chinese Picasso. We will also tell you more of the East meets West art exchange stories dating back to the representative Lingnan style Chinese painting. To understand Picasso's intricate connection with Qi Baishi, we need to start with Zhang Daqian, who was also known as the Chinese Picasso. Yes, you heard it right. Both Qi and Zhang were the Chinese Picasso and no others. In 1956, Zhang Daqian visited Picasso's Villa La California in Cannes of France after Zhang's solo art exhibition in Paris. In their meeting, these two great masters discussed Chinese paintings for hours, and through the discussion, Zhang learned that Picasso was fascinated with Chinese art forms, especially Qi Baishi's brushwork. As you may know, Qi's signature piece is a drawing of the shrimp's antenna. Picasso was impressed and inspired by Qi's elaborate drawing of the antenna. You can truly feel the liveliness, freedom, and precision in it. Picasso also realized that Chinese paintings translate the world in a more empathetic way. In his words, "We were realists, but in the sense of the Chinese saying, 'I do not imitate nature, I work like her.'" Picasso's fondness for Chinese ink never faded, especially in his later life. Some of his poems were written in Chinese ink. Jose Lobero Stalls, the artistic director of Museo Picasso Malaga, once quoted Picasso saying that the Chinese are great inventors of ways to use ink. Lobero also said that Picasso had a big collection of ink instruments. He knew with these instruments he was able to do things different from the Occidental, or what we call the Western methods to draw, write, or paint. Hope you find this East meets West, or actually, West meets East Picasso story interesting to you. In fact, can you guess when was the very first East meets West art exchange in history? It's definitely way before the Picasso era. We can literally trace back to as early as the 1900s, when China went through turbulent years of occupation by foreign nations, opium wars, and domestic turmoils under the rule of the last dynasty, the Qing dynasty. Due to these political and social unrest in China, many young intellectuals wanted to go abroad to learn new technologies, innovations, and ideologies in the hope of strengthening their motherland. This is also the path taken by the three founders of the Lingnan styles. In the 1910s, Gao Jianfu, the gentleman in the middle of the picture, teamed up with his brother on the left and a friend, traveled to Japan to study Japanese paintings. At that time, Japanese artists liked to incorporate Western painting techniques in their own Japanese art forms, in particular, realism and perspectives. These Western influences in Japanese paintings in turn helped to form the foundation of the Lingnan style. You may wonder, what is Lingnan? Or why is it called Lingnan? Lingnan represents the southern part of China, which is famous for anchoring China's cultural treasures. The Cantonese opera, the Lingnan painting, and the Lingnan architecture. All of these mark the artistic, intellectual, and cultural heritage of southern China. According to the founders of Lingnan School, they believed in balancing Chinese and foreign, blending ancient and modern. In essence, this means that in the spirit of revolutionizing Oriental arts, we will still maintain the traditional Chinese painting ideologies and techniques. So what's the similarities and differences between traditional Chinese paintings and Lingnan paintings? The similarities are that both disciplines advocate the need to learn from nature in order to be able to understand and translate our wisdom and learnings in life into the paintings. Say, for example, plum blossom, orchid, chrysanthemum, and bamboo are labeled as the four gentlemen in Chinese culture, representing not only the seasons, but also the four types of noble characters. Plum blossoms represent perseverance in the face of winter. Orchids are the symbol for elegance and unity. Bamboos mean being flexible and resilient. And chrysanthemum is longevity, and it also represents the desire to self-recluse to seek solitude and inner peace. As illustrated by our YouTube channel's collaborative artist, Master Ku, his Lingnan style Four Gentlemen collage demonstrated vividly how each of the plants can teach us the wisdom and tenacity of how to live life. If you would like to learn more about Master Ku or Lingnan painting style, check out our playlist 10 Minutes Painting with Master Ku. Now let's talk about the major differences between traditional Chinese style and Lingnan style. Lingnan style will use more vibrant colors and incorporate the concept of three-dimensional perspectives into the drawing. We will explain in more detail about all these differences in part 2 of our East Meets West Art Exchange episode. Lingnan painting is a hidden gem to many Westerners, as well as a treasure to a lot of Eastern artists who live close to the source. We are excited that we can exchange our Lingnan learning with you through this YouTube channel. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and if so, please give us a thumbs up. Let us know where you are tuning in from in the comments box below. We would also love to hear your thoughts on our content so far. In part 2 of our East Meets West Art Exchange episode, we will dig further into more of the fascinating East Meets West stories. We will also introduce to you one of the most famous second-generation Lingnan style artists, Zhao Shaoan. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell so that you will get notified when we post new episodes. Together, let's share and enjoy the art of color wheel living.